What's up, KXPX? Cool, Primarch. Thanks for checking. I'm still going to wear my gloves, but I appreciate you checking that out. I know Novus 2 is not. Yeah, I don't like powdered gloves either. These are not powdered gloves. I'd rather just give my hands a minute. I am never in a rush when it comes to stuff like this. It's going to get done whenever it gets done. Okay, so 9 is left kicker plastic. 10 is right kicker plastic. I'm going to do these one at a time because I'd hate to get them mixed up. Not that it'd be terribly hard. Okay. Give that a nice buff. We take our LethalFrag, which has, where do I want to go here? This will head on over to this side. Lived here most of my life, pizza for dinner, to be honest. I guess my parents brought me here. Indeed, Roy Munson. Biggest pinball machine ever made. Okay, cool. This plastic does not look too dirty. Doesn't feel too dirty. I don't see any real grime on it. Let's give it the old check. The old quality control. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. Little crack in the plastic. That sucks. That's okay, though. It is a real piano, Mr. Fibble. Mr. Brian Kennedy's done all sorts of video game piano tracks. Okay, there's 9. Time for 10. Okay. Give it the old Novus buff. Well, it played almost like a dream beforehand, Amadeus, so I think it's going to be good. Munchies, we are cleaning and polishing all of the parts for the removable parts for the Star Trek Next Generation pinball machine. Pretty much everything that comes off the playfield from the top is getting cleaned today. Well, I got 62 in my catalog right now, thing. There's a couple more I could have pulled, but I stopped because I can work on it when it's on the rotisserie. Yeah, plastic's dinged up a little bit, but to be expected for a 21-year-old piece of plastic. Echo TV, my plan is not to buy any machines that I intend on selling, to be honest. I don't want to end up hoarding pinball machines or flipping them or anything. The machines I have right now I plan on keeping for a long time, though who knows what will happen in the future. Okay, guys, I gotta take a quick break real quick and step off cam. I need to wrap up a bundle of parts. I did Vaspire thanks to the success of the LethalFrag Pinball Experience Kickstarter. I was able to purchase 2 machines. Jacob, the 1977 Williams Big Deals childhood machine. Both machines I bought with Kickstarter are not machines that I had owned before. Okay, guys, I'll be back in like two so minutes. Just gonna stand up for a moment, stretch out, wrap this bundle of plastics here. I'll show you guys real quick. I'm going to wrap them in bundles of about 10 is the plan. So we'll hop over here real quick. We'll wrap them in a bundle, put them in a box, and that way I can pull them out in order and know what's going on. Aha! I almost messed up. Glad I checked my list. I have, those yellow marks on the list are screws I need to pull out of here and bag into those boxes, or into the last two bags I did. So we'll do that before we take a break. Don't need gloves for this. Okay, so this will actually be some of the last of these bags I need, so I can put these up here for now. Not sure on that one, friend, but I'm not sure how the X-Slam pun thing started, other than people on my channel love to use puns. I think it is mod only. Okay, so wait. Now I'm confused. I got these things. Which says goes with the plastics, but okay, there's posts. There's posts. So let's take a look at a picture real quick and we'll do that. That makes more sense. I almost freaked myself out there for a minute. We got there. Okay. Yes, we are cleaning all of the removable parts for Star Trek Next Generation Pinball Machine. It's a classic gaming cabinet. Okay, cool. Well, I can get rid of this for now. No more ice cube tray. The ice cube tray idea would have really worked if there's only a couple types of screws, but unfortunately on this one it's like 8 different types of screws, and I wasn't sure what was going to go where. So I erred on the side of caution and abandoned my ice cube tray early on. Okay. I'm good, Slick Streaming. If you want to check out some awesome Advanced Warfare content, you can check out The Race and many of the other awesome channels streaming the new Call of Duty. But no thank you for me. Okay, we're going to head over to Paint here. File, open. Okay, so this is 9 and 10. I'll show you guys where the posts are here in just a moment. I'll pull photos. Here we are. Okay. Well, this will do it. Okay, so the nuts that is had there hook onto these 3 spots right here. So I was confused about where those went, but they put onto the post. So go ahead and do this. Well, hold on. Number 9 is left kicker plastic, which you need the other one. Left kicker is this one. Yeah, these three right here is where it is. Okay. File, save as. Left kicker plastic. Open. Number 10. One of the things I messed up on this pull is I did not take as many pictures as I should have. Granted, I know where most everything goes, and I still have pictures that are sufficient. I didn't get as many close-ups as I should have. Okay, cool. So we'll save these as Star Trek Re 010. 010. Okay, 10. Right clicker. Plastic. Neato burrito. Alright guys, I'm going to go make a bundle with this bunch of plastics real quick, and then we'll move on to some ramp connector posts and things of that nature. Faithful Corpse, I've been working on pulling this apart for a couple weeks now. I did some of it on stream, but I did some of it in my off time as well. Pinball is my hobby, so I probably did 75% of it on stream and the other 25% off. Okay, be right back. Alright. So, this is parts 1 through 10. Plastic parts anyways. So I wrapped it loosely in saran wrap, and then we'll give it a quick label and put it in the storage box, which is right here. I'll show you guys real quick. I got a box for screws, and then a box for parts. Now this is my parts box, screws box. I got this bundle right here. That's you guys. I like it, Caraman. Department of Redundancy is my my specialty. Hey, Tiberloo. Swagger Trains, I play a bit of everything. I'll be playing an absolute ton of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth when it releases on Tuesday. I have a 12-hour stream planned for that. Okay, here we go. It's not that small, Dace. It's a nice size. It's a lot bigger when there's not monitors on it, that's for sure. That's okay. I am good at working within space limitations. Oh, no worries, Faithful Corpse. I understand that. Life gets busy. That's what it does. Okay, we're just going to put this into the parts box. It fits oh so nicely into. No, Sir Primus, I certainly didn't imagine when I started the 2-year live stream challenge on January 5th, 2012, that I'd be cleaning pinball parts on stream. I don't think so, the Mad Ones. Ashley didn't really have any interest in doing co-op rebirths, so probably be doing single player. Alright, got our gloves back on. Nice. Alright, so he's got 9 and 10 done. We got the bundle ready. So the next, it's like 4 bags are just going to be screws. So nice and easy. 5 are going to be screws. Okay. So this is, I guess I should probably clean this. This is a ramp connector post screw. Let me find a picture of this so I can just kind of explain what the hell this is. This is... This holds the launching ramp in place. Okay, here we go. Got a good picture. This is this piece right here. This is what holds the 2 ramps together. Okay. Might switch rags here shortly, but I think we can get a couple more cleans out of this. Okay. Relatively simple part, just clamps down. Makes one ramp go into the other. Now this piece of metal has got some dirt on it. This rubber too, I mean, this is definitely a rubber you can replace, but the rubbers are relatively new, and I have a rubber kit as well, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll just give it the old spit shine. So anyway, I think Rebirth will not have online co-op Hexiano. However, there are seeded runs, so we can do runs together and whatnot. But I know it has no plans to have online multiplayer. Okay, okay. Well, the post is pretty clean. I'm not going to really get those washers. Those are cinched pretty tight. It's not going to be that big. We will give it a nice polish with the Novus, though. To be perfectly honest, I don't really enjoy multiplayer all that much. I enjoy a good single-player challenge in most times, so it's all gravy for me. How many parts are in this machine? A lot. You can find the schematics online if you poke around. I just pulling off the playfield, got about 62 bags worth of stuff. So I'd imagine I probably pulled, including screws and whatnot, 200 or so pieces off. Okay. So this is number 11. Swagger trains, good question. I had a machine growing up in my garage, 1977 Williams Big Deal, which I still have. It's in a little bit of disrepair, but I do plan on fixing it up. So that's how I learned to enjoy pinball. I always played a few games every time I went to an arcade or whatnot on any machine I could find. I'm by no means a pinball wizard, but a little bit of rust on this one. All right then. Well, no rust on the washers. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna make a picture for this one because we already have it open and it's a good idea to make pictures. This one's a little blurry, but it shows everything I need it to. Well, that was a pretty crappy circle. Let's try that again. There we go, squares. Save as. Okay, this one's gonna be 11 ramp connector, post screw. Nice and easy. A great circle. Squares are really better circles, I agree. Okay, so I think I want to take this and we gotta make another bag. I just said I didn't need these bags and now I do. Okay, so I'm putting any screws that I want to replace in a separate place, but I need to label where they came from so I remember which bags they go back into. So we got 3 bags labeled 12 here. Put this out on the towel. Everything in the assembly is in good shape except for this screw, which has a rust ring on it. So we're going to put this one into this bag and throw it up top with my number 5 rusted washer. Three and 6 are bags with screws in them, Zaphod. So there's no pictures needed. There's screws that assemble into parts that we already have pictures for. Three washers and a post. We will want to find a picture of this one. I know exactly where it goes, but I don't want to mess around with it. So okay, let me see if I can find a good picture. I know I took at least one. Open. I know I took one because I needed one. It's here. Yes. Very good. $12. Launch ramp, drop post screw. Nice. It seems very complicit. Like I said, I believe the next shape should be a triangle because the best square circle. Okay, tell you what, Finelli, the next one will definitely be a triangle. I think that's a very fair statement. Did I save it to the wrong folder? I bet I did. Hold on, thanks for that. Not that I couldn't find it, but appreciate that. See, this is why we do it live, so I can cover up my mistakes. Okay, so we got number 12, which also has that rusted screw, which I put in a separate place. I'll go through that stuff later. Slow and steady wins the race and this kind of stuff. I am in no rush whatsoever, nor do I want to be. All right, 13 is launch ramp bottom screws. Okay, well, let's see here. So we got 3 screws with no rust. No rust. I'm gonna clean these and try to find a picture. I think I know. I did take a picture of this one for sure. I gotta know. Thank you, Painless Death. Appreciate it, man. Sundays should be open chat. Open chat's been working out great. I'll say that much. So I plan on keeping it going. Hey, what's up, SMG? Maintenance indeed. It's actually the most important part for putting it back together is cataloging everything, getting it clean, and ready to go back into the machine. Okay, so that's 13. This bag can go away. Right. It's been a while, Oxy, indeed. 13 here. Blammo. There's no enterprise on this one, other than on the playfield. Yes, indeed, Cooltron, you are correct. I'm not too worried about that. I just want to get what I can done. Good point, though. Okay. Let's see if we can find a picture of this. I think I took one. And after this is where it starts getting a little bit crazy. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's right here. This one, I think. One. Ah, it's in two different parts. Why? Why would I do that to myself? Yeah, one, two, three. So this is where it is. Okay, well, we'll save two then. Launch, ramp. Do +1 below. That should sort me. I'll be happy with that. I can draw myself an arrow. Hold on. Let's do it again. This way, +1. Nice. The original series, it has some good episodes, Caraman, but I agree. It's tough to watch at some points. It's a toughen. Yeah, okay. Cool. Nice, Chris Lovin. Nice. I'm hyped too. Alright, 14 is the Borg ship screws. I have the Borg ship in a bin back here with some of the larger plastics and ramps. Not going to do that right now. Okay, these all look solid. What the hell is this? Borg ship screws. That's pretty self-explanatory. Give these a quick wipe with the rag and go from there. Surely speaking from captain status, I say Picard. I think he's a lot more by the rules, where Kirk is kind of, emotional, fly by the seat of your pants. Picard really takes it literally and respects the Prime Directive. But he's human enough to make mistakes, too. Oh, cinnamon. Okay. Okay. Okay, 15 beta quad shuttle screws. Okay. That's going to be these two pieces next. I should clean something after this piece. Oh, lordy. There's a post. Very good, then. No, that's right. The post kept coming loose, so I took it out. These screws are in relatively good shape. Good enough to not replace. Okay, 15 beta quad shuttle screws. Obviously, the long one goes into where the plastic is. This one will be very important to document a picture of. I go with Spock. Reach Against Guild. Okay. Poseidon, it really depends on what you want to get. I mean, depending on popularity and rarity, yeah, it sounds about right for a pretty good condition one. I mean, you could find a sleeper for maybe less than that. Maybe grab a giant mnemonic at a steal or something. Okay, 15, that's fine. The main thing for 16 here is going to be making sure I get a picture of where this black post is supposed to go. Very important. Got this post right here, which goes into one of these. I think this one. Pretty sure. You know, I could pull this off, but I really don't think it's worth it. Ah, what the hell? We're already here, right? Oh boy. Can I get to my screwdriver? It's a good question. I'd say if you can, Poseidon, definitely try to shop locally and make sure you can get a good look at the machines and whatnot. Would be my main tip. Oh, goodness. Okay. Where is drop? Okay. That's fine. Well, man, I put my stuff away too quick. Too quick, sir. Oh, yeah, they're in here. Okay. Okay. Ah.
How was that chair?
Good. Okay, well, we'll pull this off. We might as well. We're already here. The problem with putting these wood screws into plastic is eventually they will strip, so you don't want to be doing this too much. Like I said, this is probably a once-in-a-lifetime cleaning for this machine. Not a crack, but pretty dirty. Okay. I don't think you can see it on the camera here. This plastic's pretty foggy. It's in kind of a weird spot on the machine. If you saw the video, would you be interested in maybe making a transparent backlit symbol or something like that? Yeah, maybe, Limey. I mean, that machine especially, I don't really want to mess with the Star Trek machine. It's kind of blasphemy, or any of the other machines. But that one, like the old electromechanicals, definitely you can put a little flair into them. Sure. Okay. On a good note, we're almost through the first tier of plastics. So this one is a dirty boy. We need to get this one clean. We'll go ahead and load up our Novus. Can make plastic pieces brittle, SMG, which is why you use plastic cleaner on plastics and glass cleaner on glass. Interesting, blobfish. Thanks for the tip. That's actually pretty cool. Not gonna do that here. I mean, it's not near foggy enough to justify a blowtorch, but that's a really cool trick. A really cool trick. So we're gonna try to buff this in circles. Yeah, most of the foggy stuff came out. Neato. One of the coolest parts about doing stuff like this live or for a community is I can learn all sorts of cool trick. Yeah, I'm sure you could. I don't think soap and hot water. The only thing that you run the risk of, Lulu P, if you do warm water, is warping the plastic in some way. You can see how much clearer that got. Much clearer. Warping the plastic a little bit and then making it hard to put back in the right spot or become brittle when you screw it. So, yeah, you're running a wood screw through a plastic hole. So the less you warp the plastic, the better off you're going to be. But a lot of people clean their plastics in like a tumbler and just kind of let them run. I'm doing it the slow and steady way. Yeah, anything with a decal on it. Like this piece, you could definitely run under soapy water because it has no decal. This piece, you probably wouldn't want to because it's got stickers and stuff on it. Huh. The sticker on this one's pretty loose, but we're just going to not mess with it. What the guy should have done is mark the plastic before doing this so I can see which way it goes back on. I'm pretty sure it's that way, but maybe it's this way. Novus 1 does a pretty decent job of getting dirt off from what I've seen. It's done a pretty nice job on the plastics I've worked on thus far. The stripped wood hole, you can shove a toothpick. Okay. I only have one part that's stripped on the whole machine, I know for sure. I was unsure how to remove a screw from a stripped plastic. It was not in a critical spot, but I had one screw that I couldn't get out, and I didn't want to break the plastic doing it. What is it? Cool, blobfish. I have 66 cataloged casual tryhard. A lot of them are going to be a lot easier than others. So let's head over to paint here and find the piece we're looking for. Of course, I took one after I took the ship off. Yeah, I started slacking on the right-hand side taking pictures. That's going to come back to bite me. That's okay. I downloaded a few pictures like this one to help me out. Okay, so the piece of plastic goes like this. The ship goes on here. And the post goes in this part. Very much so and glorious. I'll be playing, doing 12 hours of Rebirth on Tuesday. Okay, let's put this back in. Yep, starting at 3 p.m. Pacific. Snug as a rug. Me too, Oxy. It's going to be great. Well, I don't actually see anything that goes into here. I guess it's the bad angle for it. This part only had 3 plus the post, so the post goes here, which has the long screw. Cool. I'm happy with that, and that plastic looks way better than it did before. Hop over here. Well, on a good note, it's a marathon, not a race, Captain Falcon. Lots of time. This one's dunked too. Yes, indeed, Damon Doe. Novus 1 is not abrasive at all. When you get into Novus 2 and 3, they become quite abrasive. So this picture will sort me. I can see everything in here. Cool, thanks, Archival. Let's give that a shot real quick, just to take a look. So if I go open, click Show Preview Pane, top right of the file browser in Paint. Show preview pane. I mean, yes, that is helpful, but for my purposes, I'm not sure. I guess I can make this bigger, and that'd probably help, huh? Okay. Thanks for the tip, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, that'll be good. Thank you. Oh, Farfanugan. Okay. Problem is, I had a pretty good thing going there. Where you at? Where were ya? It's up here. Okay, so control out here. Bloop. Oh, it's a triangle. I remembered. Triangle. Nice. I'll put a P here for post. File, save as. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do with the lighting. Thank you, Sir XCal. Appreciate it, man. Alright, so 16 beta quad shuttle, post top left. Neato burrito. Oh crap, I didn't go over. This is what we just did. Sorry. Triangle. Made a triangle. Put a P on top. Okay. What do I do with that lid? That ain't gonna happen, Caraman, but good suggestion. Okay, cool. We've finished page 1. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, TWFX. I'm enjoying being here. Okay. Now we get into some interesting parts. This ain't too bad. Back left flasher, they said. So it's just a little red piece that goes behind that, lets you know that you actually made it through the beta ramp. Okay, not too dirty. No rust on the screws. If they get hot enough, they can mess with stuff. They can dry everything out, Oxy. I mean, I'm probably going to put full LEDs below the machine. I'm not sold on putting full LEDs on the top of the machine, especially for streaming. I think you can actually go pretty overkill with the LED bulbs, in my opinion. On the top side, you can definitely go overkill. Done right, they can be a very nice complement to the general illumination as well, though. But underneath the playfield, I don't think there's any real reason not to have those bulbs. It's a liner. Okay, Damon Doe. Well, thanks for looking that up. I appreciate it. That would explain why it was smoothing everything out so nice. Okay, so this is number. Oh god, what have I done? Did I throw it in the wrong bag? I sure is farfin Nugan did. Alright, so I had the right bag. Gotta label another one now. Alright. Gonna put these screws in this bag just to make sure. A little redundant here, but I'm gonna make sure it does not scratch the plastic any more than it already is. Thank you, and the mid-boss. Okay, we're just going to Novus 1 this real quick. Yes, we are cleaning and cataloging all of the plastic and most of the metal parts for the top field of the Star Trek Next Generation pinball machine. I'm not going to depopulate it, Blobfish. I am going to put it on a rotisserie and clean up any messy solder. On the Addams Family machine, I will 100% have to depopulate the bottom of the playfield completely. For this one, I'm just going to pull off and fix anything that looks sketchy. The bottom side of the Star Trek machine looks well enough that it'd be... I don't think it'd be to the benefit of the machine to pull everything off. So I'm just going to put it on a rotisserie and fix anything that looks like it needs fixed. A bag inside a bag. Bagception. Okay, there's 17. 18 is what? No rust. Good. Beta ramp screws. Okay, so these are the screws that actually hold in the beta ramp itself. Oh yes, the troughs are coming off. That's the main reason I'm putting it in a rotisserie. Yes, same schedule, no manual dexterity. Sundays will be for pinball. And, okay, so we're just going to circle this real quick for no real good reason, just to say we did it. That's the flasher. Save as. $17. Back. Why would I put back left? It's back right. Let's do back left. Actually, right. The Addams Family machine itself runs pretty well, but it does need work. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing like the ultra deep clean here, and I mean, not something you want to do a lot of, but it definitely deserves to be done once. Okay, 18 is beta ramp screws, plastics only. So the small two go in the bottom portion. I'll show you. They go in the bottom portion right here. And the top ones, I have a better picture of this, go up here. So, let's find our better picture. Looks like a good picture. Don't save. White. Well, that's after the screws came off. Okay, so it's not quite what I want. I got a little hasty in my pull apart here. Not that I can't find the images for it, but it'd be nice to know where those went. I mean, maybe it's these two. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. These two. Definitely looks right. 2 hex nuts. I pulled that. Wait, did I leave that on? I think I left that on the beta ramp. Okay, that can't be it. Hold on a second. Let me find the beta ramp real quick, and then we'll go from there. Aha. Well, that pretty much sorted where it is. I don't have a good picture of it, however. The other 2 screws go right here. It's pretty much a no-brainer looking at it where it goes. All right, well that works. I have the full picture on the other side, so we'll go ahead and do that. We got the full picture. Basically, I ran a Kickstarter to get the pinball machines. I've made essentially a 10-year commitment to pinball. Going to share as much of the hobby as I can with the stream, with the 1 day a week extra I added onto the broadcast time to do so, including repair and maintenance like this. Okay, cool. I'll save this. At least that one was pretty straightforward. That was one of the pieces I was worried about, so I'm just going to mark these screws. No, not with that color. Come on. And we know we got 2 back here. So that'll be the beta plastic ramp screw locations. Okay, reassemble pictures. Okay, number 18. We are cleaning and categorizing all of the Star Trek Next Generation pinball parts. RLG? Oh, Ridge, excuse me. Okay, so this will be 18 beta ramp, plastic screw locations. All right, I feel much better about that one. Did I actually enter there is the question. Sure did. Nice, Cheeky Waltz. You got there, sir. Oh, hey, I should switch out the bags like I was going to. Hold on a second. Gosh darn it. I put the plastic back into a dirty bag. Shame on me. Because I have to be able to put it back together, Magitech. If I don't categorize the parts, it's going to be a nightmare. The playfield is mostly stripped at the moment, and I would sure love to be able to put my sheen back together. Okay. Thank you, Thudium. Well, you know, I figured if I didn't do it organized the first time, this is my first pinball machine reassembly, so if I didn't do it right the first time, it was going to be a bad time. I'd rather waste some time, or quote unquote waste some time, being over redundant than I would end up having leftover pieces. I'm doing this library because the machine is a little over 21 years old and it could certainly use a deep cleaning and some love. It's part of owning an old arcade cabinet, and what is now an antique gaming system is taking care of it and not letting it go into disrepair. Blobfish, I will certainly be doing paint-related fixing for the Addams Family machine and my childhood machine. The paint on this machine, though, is quite immaculate, so no need for any paint touch-up. My childhood machine will kind of be my practice run for restorations, and the Addams Family machine is going to be a true test of what I've learned up to this point. I'm a little bit scared, but like the worst that happens is I mess up my own machine. It's not like I'm working on somebody else's, so I'm going to take it for what it is. Okay, what do we got going on here? Hold on. Hi, James. Oh man, I don't know. Did I just screw myself here? Hold on a sec. Because now I have beta ramp screws metal only. Oh, fudgems. I labeled this one as plastic, so it has to be. That has to be right. But I got 4 screws here for metal. I'm not 100% where they go. I guess they could be in the rail connector back here. Although that doesn't really make sense either because that just slides right in. One sec. Metal only. So I don't have a metal piece though, so there's no metal on the ramp itself. This is where my lack of pictures is going to be disturbing. Metal only. The hell does that mean? This is the edge of the Borg ship assembly. Well, let's see if we can find a new picture. I'm going to look at them on my other screen for my own sanity. Okay, there's that one. Beta ramp screws, metal only. Screws that attach the metal bits to the problem is those are already attached to the beta ramp. Here's the beta ramp right here. I'm not going to unwrap it just yet. I'm just like, where do the screws themselves go? There's got to be a missing piece here. Now, oh, beta ramp screws. Okay, I got it. Thank goodness. What I'm looking at here is the screws that attach to this metal bar. Okay, done freaking out. It's the screws that hook into this metal ramp. James, you're ridiculous. Whew. Okay. Well, I feel slightly better now. Yeah, for sure, Blay Woody. I do have the VOD saved if I ever turn into something that bad. But I'd really prefer not to have to go back through 5 hours of content. I haven't even tried the X-Bone controller, to be honest. YOLO crazy weirdo swag. So I like the Xbox wire controllers. I'll probably just stick with that. It's what I've been using forever. I mean, I might pick up a X-Bone controller eventually to give it a go, but I'm happy with the Xbox controller as is. Thank you, Equal McSquare. What a name, what a player. What's up, Iris? Indeed, Blobfish. Okay, cool. Well, we avoided that panic. I feel much better now. I mean, let's see if I have a better picture of this ramp. I could just pull one from